You know, there's nothing Canadian, especially Newfoundlander, loves better than a good old-fashioned kitchen party. So I decided, when I was doing my videos tonight, when I was doing my live video, where we're going to be talking about Hammer Films and the new Criterion January announcements, among other things, that we do it in a very Canadian way. Hey there, Chris. Hey there, William. Welcome to the Physical Media Kitchen Party. My name is Aaron. This is The Cult. And we're going to look at some cool stuff, some neat releases, some stuff that's coming up. And hopefully you got to check out the stuff that I put up today. Lots of stuff there. So we got questions, we got answers, and we got lots of physical media that we're going to be looking into. And I think we're going to start it tonight. So wait for my coffee to do. And yes, this time I remembered my coffee pot. As always, got a little Miss Pixie here as my sidekick, right? Uh-huh. And, I'm doing a video because, she's going to pop up. If I'm doing a video using the phone, careful now. You're going to see her. See her butt around here somewhere. Face or butt. You're going to see her photobombing. All right, you got to move, sweetie. You got to move. Hey there, Extra Media. Do you have a favorite Bruce Willis top five? Top five? Oh, Die Hard's in there somewhere, right? Die Hard 2 especially. I love Die Hard 2. I actually like Color of the Night. If you remember that one. I know a lot of people don't. And I'm good with Hudson Hawk, though I didn't like when it first came out. And thinking sci-fi. You know what I'm thinking about? Fifth Element, great film. My all-time favorite Bruce Willis thing, though, it's the Shakespeare musical episode of Moonlighting. You never seen it? Well, eventually we'll probably watch it on channel. Okay? Because I'm going to be doing in my Patreon some watch-alongs. But let's start with Criterion Collection, because I don't know what's announced yet. So we're going to find this out together. So are you ready to find the January announcements? Because I have no clue. I know that they came out today. So I guess shop now, right? That's supposed to see it. And, is that what I think it is? So starting with January the 6th, we've got Jim Jarmusch's Dead Man. Which is an interesting title. About 2 years ago, I got to sit down and listen to Jim Jarmusch talk for about an hour and a half here in Marrakesh, where they had the yearly film festival when they have people in. Jarmusch came in to talk, and he talked a lot about this movie here, actually. He talked extensively about how we got the soundtrack for this film. So the movie was composed by one of his favorite musical artists, which is Neil Young. And at the time this movie was being filmed, there was a Neil Young concert going on nearby. So he took the cast crew over to the Neil Young concert, and he got to go backstage afterwards to see Neil Young and basically chat with him. And he asked him if he'd be interested in scoring a film for him and doing a film. Young said, well, tell you what, you make your film, you send it to me, see what happens. He made the film, sent it to him, and that's where we got the score for Dead Man. So this is a cool one, actually. I love Jim Jarmusch. He's been hand in hand with Criterion, so I'm not really surprised to see this one. I love the cover, though. It's both telling and minimalist, not busy. Very cool. Good start to the month. It's 4K. It's got a 4K plus Blu-ray. You can buy the Blu-ray separately if you want to. You can even buy it on DVD. So not sure if Alan's here tonight, but Alan, if you're here, you can buy a DVD of this one. Tears of the Sun. Yes. Good call, by the way. What are we up to next? All right, we got Yee, and that gets a 4K. I'm sure this one already has a Blu-ray. So wait, we got a new one here. I like the fact that Criterion still works with DVD. A lot don't do DVDs nowadays. Now that we've got the other stuff. But smart companies still do, because DVD is still the highest selling format out of all the physical media formats that are out there. And thank God we've got another Martin Scorsese's World Cinema Project. So this is the 5th one in the collection. Countries are represented this time. So Algeria, 1975, Burkina Faso from 1986, India, 1979, and Kazakhstan, 1991. Okay. What 4 films we got here? So we got Chronicle of the Years of Fire, Yam Debo, Kumete, and The Falls of Otrar. I don't think I've seen any of these films. We got new introductions, new interviews with film scholars. We got an African studies scholar interview here. Film editors, new program featuring interviews with the directors and actors for The Fall of Otrar. What'd you pick? Put on a 90s thriller 3-pack. 90s thriller 3-pack? That's a good one. 90s. Was Night Eyes in the 90s? Because Night Eyes, Body Chemistry. I do like the erotic cinema, Skinamax type. Hey there, Josephine. Welcome, man. And I do something along that lines. Maybe Body Chemistry, maybe Night Eyes. And it'll be like and something else along that line. Watching Vampire D. It is awesome. But I would like Stacy. Well, hello. Thanks from Stacy. Well, hello, Stacy. God, that's a good one. Like, there's regular things I could choose. But has The Fear gotten a good release? The one with like Mark Wahlberg and Alicia Silverstone? Because that's a possibility. I know it's got like a Mill Creek release, but I'm not sure it's got like a boutique release. So we'll put Fear there. Oh, but Hand Rocks the Cradle. Hand Rocks the Cradle doesn't have a great release either. And for the third one, we'll go Sleep with the Enemy. And if that's not available, we'll do California with a K. Great film. But another good like World Cinema Project, 4 films, $79, Blu-ray, not bad at all. Oh, you're serious? So this is one of my favorite movies of all time. Earl Flynn and Olivia de Havilland and Michael Curtiz's Captain Blood. As a kid, I watched Captain Blood on CBC, afternoon movies. Come on Saturdays or Sundays. And every time this would come on, I would watch it. I'd stay up late night if this came on late. I would me and my friends would get like sticks, and we would pretend to go fencing, like the sword fight. And I took some fencing classes later on because of Captain Blood. Other reason to watch the Chinese Ghost Story 2, great stuff. Waxworks, classic. Double Impact, Walk the Zombie. You are on a roll with some really killer stuff. We got anything new here for this? Got a new 4K scan. The audio commentary, documentary from 2005, the making of the film. Can I be honest? I love Captain Blood. I think it's one of the seminal films in its genre. It deserves better than that. So I kind of hope that either BFI or Eureka or Imprint, somebody else, puts out another Captain Blood. My thoughts on those films. I've seen most of them. So Vampire D I love. Chinese Ghost Story 1 and 2. Actually, I really like those are the Chinese ones I've seen. Waxworks is a fantastic. I'm kind of a portmanteau, like early stuff. Great cinematography in that one. Really unique film. Double Impact classic action film. I Walk the Zombie. Turnell. Yeah, and Burn Witch Burn. That's a good double feature. Transylvania Twist. I barely remember, but I remember kind of liking it. Paper House. I really liked. Though I used to have it on VHS. I don't know if I got that. Yes, I do because I think Paper House came out on a Mill Creek set that I got. Either that or I got it in another one of my sets. Mark Zorro is a classic, and Electric Horseman is really cool. So really good watches, by the way, and more than I've gotten recently. And we are in a film over 20 years in the making, Caught by the Tides. I don't think I've seen. No, this is a new one. I haven't seen this. 2024. So yeah, that's why I haven't seen it. Very different artwork. Blu-ray and DVD, which is odd that I'm going for 4K for a 2024 film. But it made it be how it was shot too. So I don't know the film as well. And Malcolm's in chat. I'd ask him. But Caught by the Tides. Anybody seen it? Tonight I can make my coffee in front of you guys because I'm right at the table. John Huston's the dad. Okay. Was it Imprint that recently put out a John Huston set, a directed by John Huston set? Because I wanted it. It wasn't too expensive. I'm still here. Boo. Hey. Okay, give me some. I'm going to get you my coffee. You too, bitch. Well, then, kitchen. I've got to go too far. She's an amazing actress, actually. Along White Sands. White Sands is an excellent choice, by the way. And good deep cut, by the way. I like your pick. So we got for the dead here. Got a new 4K digital restoration here. New interview with Colum McCann. New 4K. Okay, let's see. I'm pretty sure. Let's divert for a moment. I'm pretty certain Imprint put this out. So let's see what they put in the Imprint one. Because I don't need a 4K of this if I can get a bunch of John Huston films. Why is there something in the cart? What do we got here? Directed by John Huston, 1979 to 1987. Let's see what it is. So we got Wise Blood with a new audio commentary, new video essay by Kat Ellinger. Wow. Interviews by Dorothy. Yeah, it's a good movie. Under the Volcano. New audio commentary, new video essay, notes from Under the Volcano. No, the Dead. Let's check it out. New audio commentary from film writer and author Martin Conterio, and new interview with author Guy Adams. What does this one have? Interview with author Colum McCann. Audio excerpts. Aside from the fact that it's in 4K, I would say Imprint for the win. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think. We got Nicole Kidman birth here. Okay. Another one I'm interested in. I love anything Nicole Kidman, really. I'm a big Nicole Kidman fan. If you're a fan, let me know. Just a couple days ago, by the way, I celebrated my 14th anniversary on the channel. Kiss of the Spider Woman. Nice. I always want to do this play of this, actually. I always want to do the play. I remember there were some really, really good productions of that. I love the others. So actually, that brings up something kind of cool, actually. So for those that are unaware, the others, the film is a Spanish film. And it's by Alejandro Amenabar. Hey there, Alan. Welcome, man. And I recently picked up did I pick up the box set? No, or I was going to pick up a box set of his films. It had the others and like 3 other films on it. In Spain, because I picked up the Alexi Iglesias one, and I picked up the one by the guy that did God, what was it? Another one recently, and this is the third one I was going to pick up. Was by was the others. I really like that film, actually. So we got Kiss the Spider Woman, great film, just absolutely fantastic, wonderful, powerful performances in this one here. Nice 4K restoration on this here. Got a feature-length documentary, Tangled Web Making Kiss the Spider Woman. Got an interview with Suzanne G11, biographer of Kiss the Spider Woman author Manuel Puig. I wonder if I got that right. And it's a strong January. If I was to rank these, just on like the releases themselves, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 8. So 8 in January. Okay, damn. Okay, we got to rank these. Just due to the fact that I don't know the film, even though the actors are fantastic, and I'm sure if I watched the film, it'll go much higher up my list. But I'm going to go list the wants here and like films that I really know and that I like. So in 8th place, we're going to put Cuphead Tides. Feel free to play along, by the way. In 7th place, although I like the film, we're going to put Yi Yi. In 6th place, we're going to put, this is hard. We're going to put Dead Man. In 5th place, I'm going to put Birth. In 4th place, we're going to put Martin Scorsese's World Cinema Project. In 3rd place, we're going to put The Dead. In 2nd place, we'll Kiss the Spider Woman. And in 1st place, we'll put Captain Blood. I didn't actually, I haven't been to pick up anything in the last little while. And normally when I go to Spain, I'll go to like Malaga. I went to Torremolinos last time, but I was able to go into Malaga. But my trip to Spain this time around, I think, is going to be in what's that called again? I gotta find out. Let me look. Let me check my ticket. Happy to tell you guys where I'm traveling. Gotta keep an eye on my kitty cat because she Maspalomas. I'm traveling to Maspalomas. So it's in the Canary Islands. Fantastic film. That's why I put up so high. I think I put up high. Either way, like these are really good films. One thing I'm very excited about, and is that I'm not sure if you noticed or not, but Hammer Films is kind of having a comeback, a resurgence in like collecting, like a real big resurgence too. It started out when John Gore took over Hammer Films and started putting out these Hammer special editions, these 4K limited special editions, these 5 and 6 disc sets, these 2 and 3 disc like 4K sets, loaded with books and posters and art cards and all kinds of swag you get if you ordered early enough. I didn't order early enough for Curse of Frankenstein. I know that now. But like it's really great stuff. And now we're starting to see other companies too. Vinegar Syndrome is putting out their very first Hammer film. Studio Canal just announced the release of 2 new 4K Hammer films. Well, new ones, but you know, new 4Ks. 2 of my favorites, actually, which we'll look at in a second. And Kino announced their own 4K release of one of the films that Studio Canal announced. I was just talking about that, Alan, that one of the things I love about Criterion is that they still do DVD at a time when other companies have forsaken it. Because Criterion's smart, because you realize the DVD still sells a lot. I'm sure there's cabins. I lived in an area, I grew up in an area where cabins were the norm, right? Where almost everybody had a cabin or two. Even if you make your own cabin sometimes. You just had a little bit of land. Go down on the near the water area. We had like different patches of land. Me and my grandfather, together we helped. Well, he made the cabin. I just helped out. But we had a cabin down on the west coast in Cowhead, and it had like I started out with like just a regular room, and then we had down like a bedroom. I had a second bedroom. Had like the wood stove inside, and it was kind of cool because you could like take. You could take TV down there, take a DVD player, take a portable DVD player, go down, especially if it's nice and rainy, right? Go down in the rain, listen to the rain, like going off the rooftop, and just like watch a movie, read a book. That's what we used to do. That's what I grew up, guys. Cat Lowe's announced the same day I was notified about the adventure of Robin Hood with Earl Flynn. About me to pick up the library. That's cool. Robin Hood, still my favorite. But let's look at the releases that have been announced. So starting off with Scars of Dracula, a much maligned film that really deserves better. Look at this. Look, this is gorgeous. Let's see an hour release. 4K, Blu-ray. That doesn't look like Christopher Lee. It does not. But I just love that kind of that very stylized artwork that they're using. Region ABC, of course, because it's 4K. We got commentary Christopher Lee and Robert Baker, so that's being carried over. The Fangs Out, Dracula, Desire, and Disruption. That's a brand new one, actually. Legacy of the Vampire, Hammer's Bites, Blood Rights, Inside Scars of Dracula. 64-page booklet with new essays and original press kit. 2 posters and trailers. So, what do you think? It's nice that they're still on DVD release on some. No, is anybody here? I know my dad ordered this one already, and my dad is the king of knowing everything about Hammer and Paul Nashing. I've not in my life met anybody that knows as much as he does about that stuff. But I really like this one. I want this release. I'm a massive fan. 34 pounds isn't bad at all for this release. As big a fan as I am of this, I'm an equally big fan of this. And this is a really nice looking one. It's a horror Frankenstein. Look at that. This does look like the way Frankenstein looks in the film. It's got Ralph Bates, not Peter Cushing. They weren't sure how much more Peter Cushing was going to be able to do with the Frankenstein character. So they brought in Ralph Bates. He made kind of like a more tongue-in-cheek, more satirical, humorous Frankenstein. And I think at the time, the fact that this one used a lot of satire and a lot of humor actually got lost on people. And they gave this one Del Toro's Frankenstein should be awesome. Not as good a review as it should have gotten. But again, we see the booklet. You can see some nice posters here. Got a 4K and a Blu-ray. It's Alive, Revisiting the Horror Frankenstein. Gallows humor inside the Horror Frankenstein. Got a 64 perfect bound booklet with new essays and original press kit, 2 posters, trailers. Yeah. These are musts. If you're a Hammer fan, these are must-haves. Let's check out the Scars edition that's coming from Kino Lorberg. I'm kind of curious, see what the difference is. We'll check out sale afterwards. We'll do that too. So this is the poster. This is the arts. So this is more the classic art for Scars. So we get a brand new audio commentary with Tim Lucas. And we get a 4K and Blu-ray on this one right here. So this right here, hey, Matty, welcome, man. This is your first time watching Dead Night? Oh, it was cool. The wraparound was really, really good. I love the ending of that film. You come and chime in anytime you want to. It's always you roll too, and it's always a pleasure. Have a great dinner. Enjoy your chow. Yeah, this might be a double dip for me. Scars is my favorite of the Dracula films. One of my favorite. Yeah, I think it's my favorite. I mean, we got some cool ones like it takes about Dracula, Dracula's Risen from the Grave. My least favorite is like Satanic Rites. Oh, Kino Scars. I mean, those books though, Rince, man. Those the book and the posters. I don't know, man. Hey, Mike, welcome, man. And Mike has quite the DVD and Blu-ray collection, by the way. It's a nice looking, I love the art on this. I like that it's a slipcover. Like that we're getting 4Ks of these. Is this part of the Kino cult line? Because it could fit there. Because I love me. I guess it's not numbered. It's not part of the Kino cult line. It should be part of the Kino cult line. We're going to have a lot of choices soon. Hammer has gotten a big resurgence when it comes to collecting stuff. And whether it's the Hammer films themselves, the Warner Archives editions, the Kino Lorbergs, the Studio Canals, or the multitude of other Hammer films, the Vinegar Syndrome Hammer releases that are coming out, I think we have a lot of choices in how we collect Hammer, especially now that a lot of it's coming to 4K, which is kind of good because a lot of my Hammer, aside from the Indicator stuff and stuff they got from Mill Creek, are mostly DVDs. I got the occasional Blu-ray. Most of them are kind of not super new, the older Blu-rays. So for me, I know it's different for a lot of people where they might be collecting all the way through. Collecting these new Hammer releases, yeah, it's a pretty easy choice for me to decide. What do you think, Mike? Are you picking up any of this stuff? I know Vince is going with the Kino Scars when it goes on sale. Dude, this is the type of thing I'm getting kind of when I'm there. These are the type of releases that intrigue me. I need some coffee. Surf it, slurp. No, not. I got a kitty cat tonight. That's while she's recovering. She's got it was that time to where she had to get fixed, as we call it. And she got home, bought like this onesie that you have for like a 6-month-old, and it was a good size for her, so it fit on her, and we're good. So I go to bed that night, put her in the room with me, isolate her from the cats for the first night. She's still anesthesia, kind of wearing off, still kind of iffy. And around 4:30, I stay up till like 4:30, almost 5 o'clock in the morning, because I want to make sure she's okay, make sure there's no like weird effects from the anesthesia, all that type of stuff. I'm a cat dad. I'm very nervous each time. It's surgery, right? Like for females, that's it's internal. It's not like external like the males. So 'cause her name's Penny. She's a girl, and I go finally go to sleep. I finally pass out. I can't stay awake any longer. Sorry for this side trip. And I wake up the next morning. Hin's getting ready for work. That's this morning. And Hin's like, I gotta go. I'll talk to you in a bit. Look in the carrier where she's managed to keep herself all night. And she's managed to take the onesie off completely. Now we can't put it back on her because something has been carefully where surgery was done. So I got to take her over when the vet opens, put the onesie back on her, put a cone on her so she can't get the onesie off. Now earlier tonight, she jumped right at the damn onesie, but cone stayed. To like the company that remasters black and white movies and remastered black and white remastered color. You mean like kind of like a Turner Classics type of thing? Is that like you mean like Legend Films? I know Legend does that. They do like the black and white films, and they do like in color versions too. Like they did it for like Night of the Living Dead and a couple other titles. It's I hate movies, black and white movies being put into color. I know Turner TNT used to do that all the time, or TCM. But nowadays, because TCM used to do it when I was younger, I have sort of a nostalgia for it. So I bought a few of those Legend releases. I got a couple of those. I got Reefer Madness is one of those. Got my collection, and it's got like the commentary with the riff tracks one on there. So yeah, I don't mind them. They're usually fairly inexpensive. They're usually under $20. Some mostly under 10 for the ones I found, and are pretty cool releases. I usually watch the original edition, but if I'm in kind of like a nostalgic mood, I'll put on the colorized version. The colorized version usually sucks, but just for fun, just for nostalgia's sake. So I don't mind it. Not a hater. But anyway, my kitty's downstairs now. She's resting up in the chair. She was supposed to be in the room tonight with my better half. Who's got an early morning of her own, but she wanted to come down with me. So I'm watching over as I do this video. That's one of the reasons I'm up late tonight, and I've yet to do my Duolingo. I'm not doing that on camera. But that being said, with you guys, do you have any questions? Any things that you personally want to chat about, want to talk about, and releases coming out that you're curious about, something that you're on the fence about. I actually, by the way, I just watched The Strangers Chapter 2 last night because I was staying up anyway, and I watched VHS Halloween as well. Like that's just a pretty good job overall. It's just colorizing Carnival of Souls is like heresy. But I'm glad somebody's doing it. Hey, Gino, welcome, man. On the set, certain colorized films of King Kong, we do not care. Exactly. That's the thing. Like I think, Gino, you're younger, but still, you remember the Turner, the Turner movie days, the TCM days, the TNT days, of the colorized films. Oh, that was one of the big ones. Colorizing movies make think the alien colors get with cast blank, the wins. Like I love that. I love me some Living Color. Is there sale on oldies? We're going to check out the Kino sale actually. As always, when we look at these sales, I give you some recommendations. I usually pick 1 to 2 per line. There's some oldies, some goodies, some newies, some in-betweenies, because it's Kino Lowbrow. And don't let me do this on my own. If we go through a line and you see a film there and I don't mention it, maybe because I'm just trying to limit myself to a couple, you mention it. Mention the films that you think in this sale should be mentioned. So on the first line here, oh God, I love myself 2 Days in the Valley. I didn't even know there's a Blu-ray of that one. Oh, this is a really solid first row, man. Got a Kino Cult here. We got 2 Days in the Valley. We got 3 Days to Condor. I can only pick two. So I'm going to pick the Kino Cult because love me some Kino Cult. Thousands of Comics and a Woman. Even though I don't remember them very much at all. I'll pick 2 Days in the Valley, even though I want to pick 3 Days to Condor. I'm picking 2 Days in the Valley. I'm bypassing the Dead of Night is amazing. I have Dead of Night on what release is it? Maybe Studio Canal or Eureka, one of them. Great title. Had a good documentary on it too. Really good documentary on Dead of Night. Row 2. Let's see how hard are you going to keep making it hard for me. This ain't too bad. There's some decent titles here. So The Adventures of Prince Ahmed. Sounds like something I'd get from like from Deaf Crocodile. So I won't go with that one because that's like a Deaf Crocodile one for me. I'll wait for Deaf Crocodile on that one. Do End Their Friends, Against All Flags, Earl Flynn and O'Hara. That's a nice one. Last Shrews, Alien Outlaw. Yeah, G. Robinson's. Oh, damn. Well, I got to go with Burt Lancaster or G. Robinson. All My Sons for sure. And as much as I would go with Last Shrew, because I like Last Shrew, and I'm sure Gino will go with Last Shrew, I'm going to go with Earl Flynn and Maureen O'Hara, Against All Flags. Remember, I can't pick more than two. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the same documentary. Because he poured it over from the Studio Canal edition. All right. Amazon Women on the Moon. Don't even have to think about it. Don't even have to like discuss. It's always going to be Amazon Women on the Moon. Because I love me this film. I've got the 101 Films edition of this one with the book and the extra features. I know this one here from the 101 Films one has the extra skits that were cut out of the theatrical film. And this is a hard one. We got like All Night Long. We got some Lena Wertmuller here. We got Mal Flanders. We got Soon the Darkness from Pamela Franklin. Jeez. I love me some Gene Hackman. I gotta go with All Night Long. Although I'm really tempted on the other ones. We're gonna go to All Night Long. Somebody else has great taste. Actually, really soon. I was watching a TikTok video, and it's God, I wish I remembered his name right now because he's got a really freaking good channel, like a really good channel. It's an excellent documentary. It's coming very soon, actually. Grab 20,000 Leagues, Abraham Lincoln. Love Last Shrew, but Alien Last Forever is best. Does Sunset Cars. I forgot about that, actually. I forgot Sunset Cars. All right, so we got Anime Wong, hands down, yes. King of Chinatown, All Lost Men, Dangerous to Know. I love Anna Wong. And the Anderson Tapes is here, but I gotta go, I think, with Anna Boleyn because it's Ernst Lubitsch, and I'm an Ernst Lubitsch fanboy. So definitely one that I gotta go with. Oh, Gino, hope the job's going well, by the way. Okay, we got April Fool's Day, which on 4K here, which is a favorite of mine, one of my favorite films. It's got Deborah Foreman in it. It's got God, its cast is insane. Anyway, even though I got the Blu-ray, I go with that one on 4K. And we got a couple Arabian Nights here. But I'm going to choose the John Hall version with Sabu because I like Sabu too. So I know y'all expect me to choose the 8. I know you did. But I got to go with some Arabian Nights. Convoy is a great film. It is a great film. I love fun Convoy. Before that got a big physical media release, it's only available on like VHS. I went to print. And I had 3 copies. I bought out this video store when I was selling films. Come on, Buster boy. That's my boy. That's my boy. Come on. And Convoy was at a print at the time, and I sold copies of that. Well, not copies, of the 3 copies that I had. Yeah, they fetched a nice price at the time. That's the thing. Just keep thinking of the money, and not only that, but you're doing a physical labor job. Gino, you're gonna get ripped. You're gonna be ripping off your shirt like the WWE wrestlers. Hey, Planet Mondo, we got to chat sometime soon. By the way, I'm still trying to get you on channel. I think we're looking at a different Cebu, but also a very good Cebu. All right, we're at the next one here. The Arsene Lupin collection. We know we're going to pick that. And without even thinking again, although I do like the LGBTQ stories, and I'm sure that's what Malcolm would chose, I am going to go with Audie Murphy. I'm a big Audie Murphy fan. So both my dad, Toxic Avenger. Oh yeah, Whoopi Freaked. Actually, we both know the guy who worked on Freaked, Jake, Steel Book Obsessed, worked on a feature on Freaked, which is actually kind of cool, right? Does the comedic industry plans? I don't think so. I think if there were, I think that would be, what's the right word I'm looking for? Oh yeah, he did. He's got a feature on. Oh no, it's baby. It's my little Buster. He's the littlest one, but he's big in personality. The reason I know there's not is because they don't need to. Because why would a physical media company need to when there's so many of us geeks on here that are doing this job pretty much for free for them? They gotta love this. I don't get releases like a lot of people get. Now, don't get me wrong. You're a movie company. You want to send me some releases. I ain't turning them down. It's my favorite oh God. That's killer because Emmett Walsh is just one of those actors that's great in everything. We're going to say Blood Simple though. Disconnected. When Ryan, Mr. Disconnected, gets me on a Blu-ray or 4K release, then we'll do some talking. Then we'll do some time. You got to tell Ryan. You got to tell Disconnected. You got to say it. I'm seeing all these features. Where's Aaron? Where's Aaron at? Got to get your friends in with the rub, man. I think, I will be honest with you, I think that the movie YouTubers and the academics on here are the future of that stuff, of where the goes to. Actually, Jake works really hard and works with some companies too, hence the Freaked edition. So, because I know him well. So he doesn't just look like John Landis. He has the knowledge too. And you've done a fantastic job, by the way, which has been super cool. I forgot about that. Sometimes I suck at that. Well, check out Blood Simple from the Coen Brothers. That's actually a really good Emmett Walsh one. Did I mention Blood Simple? Because that's definitely a good one. I mean, it's getting. I think that the regular. It's good to see certain people on here, but we need to expand the features, special feature stuff, to have more people like the YouTubers, people that outside the box. Because I've had so many ones where I feel like it's the same old, I'm gonna get the 4K Steelbook of Toxic Avenger. I don't know actually. A good friend of mine, Ryan from Disconnected, like in all seriousness, he worked on that. He worked on the Toxic Avenger one. But it all depends on if it's available. Straight talk, Dolly Parton. Are we talking the Dolly Parton film? Because if it's Dolly Parton, are we thinking something else? Come on, baby. Don't get in that bed. I have got to get you down off this. I love you so much. You're so adorable. Remember when I told you to start with the cat and staying in the room for days and stuff? And my careful. This was the cat. This was my boy. Hey, Cinematech, welcome, man. Well, the thing is, once you get something, you're kind of supposed to show it. It's not so much letting people know like that you got something free as much as it is like usually a contract. You have the company to say, okay, and if you review it, then you do good or bad. But most of the times nowadays, reviews aren't as big. Like for certain companies, reviews are big, but not in a lot of cases. They just want the film to be shown off. So, oh, you watched Ilsa? What did you think? One, isn't it insane? That's actually based on a real person. Two, Buddy's superpower and Ilsa, absolutely funny. Yeah, it's a different release. What are you doing? What are you doing? Give me nose kiss. Give me nose kisses. Give me 5. Give me 5. No, not the there. Yeah, right on. Good boy. Daddy needs caffeine to keep going. You, however, do not. Oh no. Oh, careful. Okay, I'm still alive. I was worried. I mean, it's a good one, man. I gotta share the screen, don't I? Yeah, it's 4K. I was wondering how this is gonna be like 4K transfer. Because I don't see it like really kind of needing it, you know? But that being said, glad that exists. They don't ship internationally. That sucks. I mean, like, did you used to? I love when they had the sales and they had the shipping, the free shipping threshold. Eddie Murphy, are we picking Eddie Murphy again? And we're going to choose. As much as I like Babes in Thailand, we're going to go with. Are we going to go with Back from Dead? We're going to go with Backtrack. No, we're going to go Back from Dead, even though I do like Backtrack a lot. No. You're gonna come to daddy. Come to daddy. You know, daddy loves you. He's reactive tonight. Usually sleeping by now. Read up Canaro. What director? I don't know what director I'd use. But I want to go to something different. Like as a modern director. Let's get the girl that did the more recent. Oh, you okay? You okay? Gotcha. Oh, he was falling, and I was trying to get him up there, which is killer. I mean, shelf space, those hammers, that's what take up one side. That's true. I'm just wondering if I should put Alligator on that list. He's adorable. Where'd he go? He's clean himself now. Do you want alligator on the list? Yes, we do. We're not going to put we're not putting Apollo 13. We need to work on that. I don't don't know if he's credited on it now. Do you want like John Sayles like as a director or writer? Or? So as a director, we're going to go with 8 Men Out for sure. Lone Star, yes. And because I like the music in it, we're going to choose Honey Dripper. Well, one of those is going to be Black Christmas for sure. 1974 Black Christmas. And the second one is going to be Next of Kin. Asian horror movie set. I do not have that one actually. My dad actually just got the first volume of the Shawshank from Imprint Film, so I got that one tonight. I love these questions, by the way. Oh yeah, Bad Lieutenant. We're gonna pick some fun stuff here. We're gonna go with some Doris Day, Battle of Josie. Here we're gonna get the Barb Salmon collection, hands down. Bedroom Window. I actually own this one on DVD. I wouldn't mind upgrading it. I own this on DVD 3 times. Only about paid 50 cents for it, so will be a decent upgrade. I got this, I think, on my Mae West set, but we're gonna go with. I ain't going with that one. I watched that. I was never a big fan. So we're gonna go with the Mae West anyway, and we're gonna go with Bedtime Story. Marlon Brando, David Niven, Shirley Jones. Yes, yes, please. Give me some of that. Sometimes I feel when I'm drinking coffee, I'm a bit more hyper, that my Newfoundland accent comes out more. Is that true? Let me know. We are going to go with Sacher Channing. The Big Bus is a great cast. Great cover, too. Okay, film. I'm going to go with the Betty Page double feature, and I'm going to go with the Big Bus. On here, we are definitely going with Billy the Kid versus Dracula, because I love me some Billy the Kid versus Dracula. And we got to go with the AIP edition of Black Sabbath. Do I think 8K will be a format? Apparently, Warner Brothers has scanned over 20 movies in 8K, and 8K are already being sold. 8K TVs are being sold. Initially, Cinematech, with the way things are done now, I would have said no. I would have said 8K is for streaming and video games. But with the push for normal companies like Warner Brothers, Paramount, Sony, going towards more boutique era like type of labels, and boutique labels acceptance of 4K in a way that never accepted Laserdisc. If the possibility, because the 8K TV is out there, so if the 8K player is a possibility, then they'll go for it. If they think that there's enough people that have gotten 8K television sets and they can make an 8K disc with an 8K player without much barrier of entry, then we'll see 8Ks for sure. If not, then at least we'll see 8Ks doing streaming, and 8K streaming is is around 4 to 6 for physical media, right? Distant cousin Bobby Clark of Clark McCulloch. Do you like the Marx Brothers on Speed? That's actually kind of a cool thing, and that's kind of cool, man. Blood and Lace. I wanted to get this one from Scream Factory when it was out there, but I didn't get it. And I got to go with the Bloody Brood. I got to. And the shock story of the G generation. You know, they got blue blood here. Oh, such good. Blues under skin. Look at this here. BB King is here. Jimmy Streeter, Sonny Terry. But yeah, I'm sticking with what I said. Right here, we're gonna go with the Boogans and the Boss. I love me the Boss. It's actually, I got the Fernando de Leo box set that on DVD that came from. So definitely going with that. Feel free to jump in and put your own suggestions there, by the way. Bottoms. It's Rachel Sennett. I'll always choose anything like Rachel Sennett's in. And I'm gonna go with, okay, this is hard. I like Claude Colbert and Fred McMurray, so we're gonna go with The Bride Comes Home. You can pick almost anything here, but I'm choosing that. Right here, I got to go with some Buck Rogers in 21st Century. The complete collection. It's got the movie, got the complete TV series, both seasons. Bitty bitty. For those that know, you know. And for the other one, we're going to go with Brokeback Mountain on 4K. Great film. It's like the early days of it would be different. I mean, like if they did it, you have to think now the way things are being done. Look at the way studios are doing things now. Look at the Paramounts and Warner Brothers like push towards these hardbox steelbook editions with like these stickers and posters and booklets and all kinds of swag in it. We used to think we'd only get that type of release. We only get that stuff from a boutique label, but now we're getting it from regular labels. All right, we're going to go with Burnt Offerings 100%, and I got to go with the Alan Bates is here, Buster Loose there. No, Buster Keaton shorts. Buster Keaton, that little kitty cat you saw, by the way, his name is Buster, and he is named after Buster Keaton. I feel you there, man. I feel you there. Okay, this is a horrible film. We are going to choose Can't Stop the Music with the Village People. And California, in Milan. Hell yeah. Barbara Stanwyck. Great film. Great cast. Oh, they can't do this. Are they putting more than two of these boxes on one? So oh my God. So we're going to choose Ernst Lubitsch. Well, we're choosing Carol Lombard and Cary Grant collection. And you can decide which Carol Lombard I chose. Whichever one has the movies you want. And here I'm going to go with Captain Canary, Bob Hope, and Charlie Varick. This is what I discovered through Just the Discs, actually. Brian from Just Discs. Look at that. There's Elvis there, man. But I limited myself. Actually, I'm going to change it. Change the habit over Captain Canary. Change the habit and Charlie Varick. There we go. I always said I couldn't change my mind. I just could only choose two. I can only keep two. Let's do a couple. We'll do another page on this one. Then I'll see if there's any questions you guys got before I end it for tonight. We're gonna go with Cherry 2000, Cinema's First Nasty Women. Got to go with that. Cirque Horrors, 100%. And as much as I love Clock Cars, I got to go with Rin Tin Tin. Love me some Rin Tin Tin. Oh, Cocaine Fiends. Hell yes, we're gonna go Cocaine Fiends. And we're gonna go with the 70s Columbo. Not so much on the return, but the 70s Columbo for certain. Though I do like, I would choose it by them both eventually. But we're going with the 70s one because I got to choose. The Comeback is a really underrated Pete Walker film, so that's 100%. Comeback Africa. Yeah, we're going to go with that. I live in Africa. Computer Chess, 100%. 100%. Oh, the Convoys. Convoys here. So it's a conformist. But, you know, I got a big old convoy. We're going to go with that. Is that out of print? Yeah, Change of Habit is his last film. I think Jane Alexander Is it Jane Alexander? The girl from like General Hospital is in that. Mary Tyler Moore. I'm surprised that Isle of Dogs isn't on DVD, but I'm guessing it's probably on DVD from another company. I got some of the Kino, like Pink Panther cartoon collection. And I definitely recommend it if you can get a chance. Not this, never this. But I will go with William Holden, Lily Palmer's in The Counterfeit Trader. And we'll go with Otto Preminger's Court Martial of Billy Mitchell with Gary Cooper. Here we're going to go with Curdled and Crybaby. Just, I know Crimson River's there. I know Crime Century's there. We're going to go with Curdled and Crybaby. I just love both those films. I've watched both of those films over and over and over again. Yeah, can't get back count. It's Convoy, I think, all of the song, for one. The song is rocks. The song is like baller. And I'm not sure how old you are. I'm going to ask that question. But I grew up with that, with the trucker stuff. All right. I grew up in that era with BJ and the Bears TV series. Went with Convoy, with Smokey and the Bandit, like that type of stuff. So that's why 6 was me. I don't have the live action. I'm hoping to get those when I go to Canada again. I did meet the one of the guys behind the live action Tintin stuff though. I was in Montreal. Oh, Dark Intruders here. I do like Dark Intruder, but Danger Diabolique. There's a Selznick collection. So we're going to go with Selznick collection, and we're going to go with Danger Diabolique, even though I really love Dark Intruder, and I know my dad would choose this one. Did he done merry-go-round? Yes. Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid? Hell yes. I saw it in theater. Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid is the bomb. I'm so old. We got Death Machine here, Death Rides a Horse, Death Wish 4, Death Wish 5, Deep Star 6. Deep Star 6 is a good one. Abyss is not the not good one. I got to go with, we're going to go with Death Wish because it's a classic and I really love it. And we're going to go with, Death Rides a Horse or Deep Star 6. I'm going to go with Death Rides a Horse. Although, like, my guts tell me I should want Deep Star 6. I'm good at it. Sipping and yeah, I know, man. This is like the wrong time for me to go for something like this. But they have some great stuff. Like, we're not even like halfway through, and we're not going to get all the way through. Maybe we'll do another one. Maybe we'll do another. If you guys like this, if I'm doing another one tomorrow, maybe we'll do another one tomorrow. We'll see. Definitely considers 100% and the Diabolique trilogy. Easy. Easy. There's good stuff there. Demonics is there, but the Indicator edition's available, so nope. Ice Cream Marianne is my least favorite in the Pete Walkers, but still it's Pete Walker, so that gets a go. I'm gonna take Lubitsch's The Doll as well. Here we're gonna get that Edgar G. Ulmer sci-fi collection, Man Planet X, Beyond the Time Barrier, The Amazing Transparent Man, and we're gonna add that with I love me some Frederick March, so we're gonna go with Eagle and the Hawk. I wouldn't say that's like the strongest, but I do like it. I don't mind 4 so much. 5 shot in Canada, by the way. Maybe 4 is 2. 5 shot in Canada. I know Al Waxman's in it, and Al Waxman, King Kensington, but I know him for it because I'm Canadian. But a lot of people know Al Waxman for probably for Death Wish 5 actually, and Cagney Lacey. I think it was the boss of Cagney Lacey. Here's a good set. Comes with 3 other feet. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. So Endless Night is a weird Christie film. It's a weird Christie book, to be honest with you. So not really a big change there. But we are going with Endless Night anyway, because I do like that. And I love me some cheese. So Emperor of the Ants. It's got some Joan Collins in it. I love me some Joan Collins, so I got to choose that. Escape from Alcatraz. When I was a kid, this was my favorite movies. I'm not sure why, but I love it. So we're going to go with Escape from Alcatraz and my very favorite Hercule Poirot story, Evil Under the Sun. I know. You expect it to be like Orient Express, right? But Evil Under the Sun's my favorite. I got to go with. I got Todd Slaughter in the Indicator set, so I don't need that. Good set. Recommend it. But I'll choose I'm going to choose Fancy Pants. Love me some Bob Hope, Lucille Ball. And we're going to choose, I think Fade In. Did Fade In get a, is this someone got an edition from Imprint? I think it might have. So we'll go with Face Off. Here, though, we're going to go with Fear No Evil, Ritual of Evil. Easy choice. And I love Fire from Heaven, but and Farewell, My Friends, really good. But I'm going to go with the film noir, Dark Side of Cinema, Volume 2. It has some really good stuff in the early volumes. Down on the Hill, The Price of Fear, The Female Animal. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Just film noir, Dark Side of Cinema. Choose your poison. Look how many. See, this, my friends, this is what you want to see from a company. This is exactly what you want to see. Now, none of these here film noir sets. None of these are hard box sets. You're not going to whip out a poster for any of these sets right here. It's not going to come with too many. You're not going to get a book. We're going to get a book or anything like that. Do you know what you're going to get with these film noir sets? Some really cool film noir, some deep cuts, and a company that has the dedication to continue to put out these sets right on in the 20. Can you think of many companies, any other companies, that's put out a series of box sets with 20 volumes? Maybe you can. Maybe you can, like, school me, and I would love it if you did. But I can't. So that's a level of dedication that I appreciate. Now, there's some out there 5 box sets, 6 box sets in a go. There's the Fox Noirs that came out back in the day. I got a nice bit of those. No air fresheners, no coasters, and box sets. Imprint Tales of Adventure nearly at 10. There you go. When it gets to 20, we'll count it. Well, no, we'll count it now. 10 is a really good. That's solid. When a company like sticks behind their what they're doing, and does something like the film noir thing from Kino Lorber, Imprint's Tales of Adventure, you got to give some solid respect for that. You got to give some solid respect for that. We'll do one more line, one more row because page because it was all film noir, right? And just choose your film noir set. You're gonna get good stuff. We're up to 26. Jeez. Wow. Just wow. Okay, we're starting down here then. I'm going to choose Fistful of Dynamite, 5 Graves of the Cairo. Although it's Tempt on Film Worker. We're going to go with For Love or Money. And For Men Only. We're going to choose that one. Although the Mitzi Gaynor For Love or Money is there as well. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Oh, the Doctor Who does definitely count. As a collector Doctor Who, you guys, Semtech, I collect Doctor Who. That, when it's done, should be 26 sets. If you're talking about the Blu-ray, like, season sets. I'm talking about the other sets. I did a whole video on those. And I'll do another one in the future. All right, so we are going to choose, oh, this is so hard. Reefer Madness is here. We've got to go with Reefer Madness, right? Now, it's a choice. Like, I could choose any of these. I would buy all these. If I went to a shop and these were there, I'd buy them all. If I have a generous American fan watching this right now, I don't have any of these Kino ones. They're on sale. If you want to buy some and send my way, it's my 14th anniversary of my channel. I would appreciate that. Doctor Who, it's on Disney. Well, the new seasons are, but not the old stuff. And the old stuff is where it really counts, even though I really should have got one. And he may have had two of the most beautiful companions I've ever seen. So that's also a big thing. We're gonna go with Mom and Dad. No. We gotta do She Should Have Said No. And I'm pretty sure the Amazon Women on the Moon had like a kind of a made fun of like She Should Have Said No. So we're going. She Should Have Said No and Reefer Madness. Oh, there's more. Oh, we're gonna go with Wages of Sin for sure. And Test Tube Babies, Guilty Parents. Yes, these are only $9.99. Anybody like me that much? Anybody want to buy me some Forbidden Fruits? If you're watching this and it's not live, and you want to buy me some Forbidden Fruit Blu-rays, contact me. Hey, Ray Folk, man. Big Kino sale. Yeah, the musical Reefer Madness is really good. So right here, I don't care what else is on here. We're picking these. Damaged Lives. It's an Edgar G. Ulmer one, right? And as much as I love John Garfield, and this is a fantastic film, I'm going to choose Nudist Life. Because you know I am. Because I love these films. Okay, we're down here. Francis Talking Mule. I love Francis Talking Mule. We're going to choose that. And as much as I like Fright, I do have this. This is the last Kino I picked up. Was this Warner Roland like Fu Manchu set? And I love me some Fu Manchu. So there we go. Here we're going to go with Gator, which is just some Burrell's best. I'm going to go Ghostbreakers. Girl on Motorcycle for sure. Marianne Faithfull's in that one. And God, there's some great stuff. I think I got this one, so we're going to go with Gloria. I'm going to choose Roger Moore, Gold, and Gorky Park. You know, nobody talks about Gorky Park. I know you love Warren Orland, so great minds, right? Nobody talks about Gorky Park anymore. I thought Gorky Park was really good. My dad is who knew the Francis films. I love my parents, my mom and dad, and they both have some insane knowledge when it comes to stuff. This is fun. Let's do one more. Let's have fun with it. I'm having fun tonight, guys. I'm having some fun. Gotcha. Love this movie. Love the song. And A Grace of My Heart. I had a massive crush on Linnea Douglas. Massive crush. And I really love this film. I've only ever seen this on VHS, so I've never seen any DVD or Blu-ray copy of this. And Death Machine, we passed out. That's actually a really cool one. It is a cool one. Gorky Park, thank you. Yeah, actually, 62 Lefty Blue. We actually looked at the Kino, the Diabolic Trilogy. It was on the first page. It's on sale, and I chose it as one of my choices. I'm choosing two from each. By the way, for those that are just in right now, as we're going through these here, there's like usually like 6 on a row. I'm only allowed to choose 2. So I choose 2 with each one, even if I got to give up some stuff that I don't. So right here, this freak here that watches all the Children of the Corn stuff, and actually likes most of it. Same as like the Hellraiser stuff, right? And the Howling. Howling 7 is like crap, but I love it. The Gray Fox. Hands up, said the sergeant. Hands up. Very few people are going to know what I'm talking about. But if you're Canadian and you're around my age, or maybe a little bit younger, you're going to remember that Canadian moment, which The Gray Fox was based on. Children of the Corn 3, the first great one in that series. I'm putting it out there. It's better than 1. It's better than 2. I always gotta love me some Silence of the Lambs, man. Manhunter 2, great. And for the second one, we're gonna go with Hard Target. I love me some Hard Target. You Walk by Night for certain. And we're gonna go with Has Anybody Seen My Gal? Because I'd love me some Piper Laurie. Rock Hudson too. Rock Hudson's a man. I have Hell's House. It's a really good movie. And I'm going to choose it. And for the second one, I got to go with Sergio Corbucci's The Hellbenders, with Joseph Cotton. John Cryer's Hiding Out from my youth. Almost chose it. Great film. But I love me some Carbucci, so we're going to have Carbucci. Because the Hitchhiker's here. Hitchcock, the British International. There's better editions, I think. But for $9.99, for $24.99 for like a Blu-ray. This is on a set that I got, so not that. So we're gonna choose. We're gonna go different. I haven't seen it in a long time. We're gonna choose Home and Hitchhiker. We're gonna go with that. Harold Pinter's The Homecoming. We're definitely choosing that one. And Veronica Lake. You can't go wrong. Veronica Lake. Howard Before Dawn. Gotta go with it. I mean, I like some Howard's sequels. They should. All the early Hitchcocks are coming up for imprint. I know, good stuff too, man. Some of them are already sold out. I mean, I like Chud too. I don't know if I like as much as Chud though. I like, you know me, Chino. I like the social political commentary at Chud and the actors, but Chud 2 is a lot of fun. It's a underrated sequel for sure. Gotta love me some Bud the Chud. Hunchback of Notre Dame and Houseboat. I'm Mad Man. Underrated film, by the way. Great film. And we're gonna go with The Iceman Cometh for certain. American Film Theater release. I know I'll see Your Dead When I'm Dead is there, but we got to go with The Iceman Cometh. Just a good film. In and Out. Always love this film. Kevin Kline. And we're going to go with BFI Kino release with The Informer. Even though there's some Alan Bates there. I'm not going to lie, it's getting harder, man. I want the new one so bad. That imprint, it has real sand. It's got it's glass too. It's actually a type of glass. I want the Dune one so bad. The Keep is a beautiful set. I think they're too harsh on her. How many people? How can Veronica Lake like film career be killed because she can do a German accent when John Wayne exists? Who does no accents? Is that a dagger before me? I even do a worse John Wayne. There you go. So who might have talk? So we're gonna go with Invasion of the B-Girls right here, and the sexiness of internal affairs. We're gonna go with that. You're still here. I'm still going. Do I watch what? Do I watch Killer Films? I do. I actually do. Doesn't Kino, I mean Imprint, have their own sale coming up next month? Like normally it's in November, the time of year that Imprint has like a big sale, or at least Via Vision does. And in, Imprint too. I'm not sure what JB Hi-Fi is like to go from, but if I hit the free threshold limit on Imprint, then I get free shipping. When I ordered the Halloween set, I got free shipping on that one. I wonder when those Halloween sets are going to be shipped out. All right, it's my last page, I think, for tonight. We're going to go with Jacques Brel is Live and Well. My better half introduced me to him, and well, not him, like personally, but his work, and the Tevin Connection. Let me say Fernando de Leo. Jetsons, the movie, got to do it. And we're going to go with Journey to Shiloh, even though Jazz on Summer's Day is really good. Or if you like that. Kid Stays in Picture. I love this movie. But it is with an Imprint release now. Jade. So I'm not going to choose it. I'm going to choose Killdozer with Clint Walker. You got to love that one. And to stay on that kind of fear, I'm going to choose Jungle Fever because I love me some Spike Lee. And I've got any Spike Lee represented here. I'm not going with anything spiders, so we're going to go with some Killers Loose. I'm not going to choose Kingpin. I was okay, but I'm going to go with Larceny. Going to go with Last Castle, and we're going to go with The Last of the Dogmen. I'm going to do this real quick now. Lavender Hill Mob. Love this film. Love this film. I'm going to go with Last Sunset with Rock Hudson and Kirk Douglas. Here it's Ladies of the Field for sure. Sidney Poitier, just a classic one. And Linda Ronstadt, yeah. Live Like a Cop, Die Like a Man. Freaking love this movie, man. It's insane. I love this movie. And we're going to go with one of the copies of the fugitive. Loaded Guns, yep. And we're also going to choose. We're going to choose Lonely Man. I love me some Jack Palance. Love some Anthony Perkins. Both Slaves of the Amazon. You got to choose that. And The Lost Weekend. Oh, but Macbeth is there. This was we got to choose Macbeth. Why? Because Macbeth. Oh, sorry, the Scottish play. Fuck. Justin's great commentary. Murnau, classic. Definitely needs release. I'm a massive fan of Halloween. I looked at it. I looked at the steelbooks that were coming out from Shout Factory, Scream Factory. I figured it was definitely worth it. Definitely, I like those sets and aesthetics and look for better. I like the fact that the documentary 25 Years of Terror was there. I like the look of the steelbooks. I like the look of the display case as well. I like that it looks exactly like the 78 Pumpkin. And there are certain ones that like right away that it's you, and it's your title type thing. And my better half is not spendthrifty when it comes to money, when it comes to this type of stuff. But if she sees something that she knows that I'm going to love, or she puts it, you're going to regret not having this. She looked at that set, didn't even blink, said, you're going to regret not having this. We're going to buy it. That was the deciding factor. Thank you so much, by the way, for asking that question. I really like that. So yeah, Macbeth, because it was shot, I think it was shot in Essaouira, where it's the place we vacation sometimes. It's in Morocco. I'm going to go with Love Slaves of the Amazon. I know last weekend's there. Shag it. One more. Last one. This is our last one. This time, I swear, last one, for real. Mad Doctor, Le Magnifique, John Bell Palmondo, Jacqueline Bishop. Can't beat that. The Man Wasn't There, 3D. Got to go some 3D. And Man's Favorite Sport. Man's Favorite Sport is such a good movie. Such a good movie. I'll do this quick. I know you guys are. People starting to leave, so we're going to. Marshall Chronicles got a good imprint release, so I'm not going to go for that. That's a really good one, by the way. We're going to choose Marathon Man and Maniac. No, Maniac's got that like eye scene. Nope. We're going to choose Marathon Man and Marco Polo. Love me some Rory Calhoun. Here we're going to go with Max and the Junkman, and we're going to go with Michael. I love some Carl Theodore Dreyer. Miracle Mile, Mirror Cracked. I do have this already. So I'm going to go Mississippi Burning and Miracle Mile because I already own Mirror Cracked. It's a great film. Mr. Peter's Pets. That's everybody loves it. Fifth. Yeah, we're going to go with this one right here. And we're going to go with Mission Majestic. Murder by Decree. If you haven't seen or don't know Murder by Decree, don't whisper. I like the Smile films. Actually, I do. I really like them a lot. I was surprised. I didn't think I was going to, but I really did. Murder by Decree. Everybody should own that. 100%. Own Murder by Decree. It's a really good movie. It's by Bob Clark. It's his last kind of horror film. I like both of them, actually. I think I may like the first a bit more than the second. But second's not bad either. But we're going with Murder on the Orient Express, because that's a big edition of that one. Murder by Decree. Easy on that one. I'd buy those in the second if I was in Canada. Mysterious Island, Beautiful Women. Just the title, right? And Michael Keefe, Tommy Lee Jones, I'm there. Nate Hayes, hell yeah. I'm New Year's Eve. I got a good copy of that. I don't think I need that. So we're gonna go with some good old Michael Ironside, Neon City, and we're gonna go with Never Give a Sucker an Even Break. I've indicated release stat. I've already got Nightmare Beach, so I can't use that one. So Nights of a Thousand Eyes, Night After Night, and there we go. Not bad, pretty good, right? I don't have Babes of Tom, but maybe I do. Actually, I'd have to check them. So this has been the Cult Kitchen Party, where we looked at some different stuff, talked about some different things, offered you the chance to ask some questions, and yeah, guys did ask some kind of interesting, cool questions, and had a fun time along the way. Hopefully, you guys are having a good night. This is a couple days ago is my 14th anniversary, and that's a long time. I'm 54. I started doing YouTube when I was 40. So much like, if you're a wrestling fan, much like DDP, I came in late. I'm proud of what I've been able to do. I've really enjoyed it. A few times I'm going to quit, hang it up. Let the youngins do it. But as of right now, while I'm still enjoying it, while I'm still having fun, while I'm still collecting some badass releases, Cult's here. Okay, now for the thing that most people end up, but it's part and parcel for this. I don't know, man. It's always depends on, like, if I feel it. It really does. Like, if I left tomorrow, I'd leave behind, I think, a proud legacy, what I did. I'm proud of a lot of stuff that I did. But I'm still enjoying it. When I'm not enjoying it anymore, because this isn't a job for me, it's it's more fun. But like, I would never do this like as a career. I would love to, but it's not in the cards for me. Hello, Miss Pixie. I think Pixie wants me. So with that being said, like, share, subscribe, share this video, hype it. That's a new thing. It's going on YouTube. Don't know what it's about. Never seen it before, but people talk about it. If you want to join the Patreon or the membership, I'd really appreciate it. I really would. I put some cool baller videos on there. Lots of stuff coming up for Halloween. With that being said, enjoy the rest of your night. Me and Pixie got to go right now, don't we? Love you, sweetie. Now we'll see you soon, right here in the call. Good night.